There is a wild child in every one of us. It has been so for millennia. The wild child phenomena is not a recent discovery. Each person has a wild child within him that can be suppressed or set free. The age we live in is conducive to the wild child running free. The wild child is best documented from the 20th century onwards. The Bohemians, the Beat Generation, the hippies, the yuppies, the millennials, and so on have all produced art and influenced culture and given the world books, music, films, and uncountable ways of expression. This need to express is rooted in his need to experience. The wild child has always danced to his own tune, seeking, experiencing, learning, and finally expressing what he has to say. The path of the wild child is not a simple path. It is a wavy, twisted, unpaved path that leads him to the ultimate truth. He walks it with no qualms about being an outsider. He chases a high which unveils to him a glimpse of the truth and shows him shades of the madness within him. We have lost a great many to the fire that consumes the undisciplined and unrepentant wild child, but many are still here, walking the path in search of the truth. In short, the wild child is an apostle of God without knowing it. In the beginning, he lives in the ways of the world and happily indulges his senses till he finds out that he is living a shallow life, barely skimming the surface of the truth that lies awaiting him. The wild child is a willing student, walking the path that most would believe to be unreal. He runs towards the truth and sheds pieces of himself to quench his thirst for something real. The great ones, those who have shed the baggage of their personality and desires, are the only ones who make it. The wild child loves freely and lives freely, not to be confused with a polyamorous life, but simply as the expression of a loving heart. The wild child has done his bit of sex, drugs, and rock and roll, but now he lives to tell another tale, a tale as old as the universe itself. A search into who he is, what he is, and the ultimate truth that all are one and the same. The wiles of the seductive lady of illusion don't entice him as they once did. He battles his demons with a ferocity that is beyond the comprehension of laymen. He is the failure who made good. His fortunes may dwindle away, but his devotion to the truth holds him steady and resolute. The wild child is the most important aspect of being human. The wild child turns his back on society for its mediocre and limited understanding of what religion, God, and the truth is. His wild life led him through the maze that the majority of people never get out of. The wild child treads through what comes, knowing that one day grace shall make his life worthy of the truth. Keep the wild child in you alive. That is the best way to overcome this delusion we call life.